Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's YouTube video, I have this story on how the kids on my bus broke the bus monitor. Out of all the stories I'm going to tell in the possible future, this is probably one of the most craziest because it happened so recently. It happened like a couple months ago. So, today's story takes place about, I don't know, 10 a.m. in the morning. That's when I usually get to school. I get to school around 9, but today I got to school around 10 because we're going to Roller Kingdom. So, I pretty much had the excuse to wake up late because we're not going to do anything until 12, which we eventually get there. So I kind of slept in. So I got there, I got on my bus, and we went to school. And that's when they said that you have to pack your lunches in a paper bag. I don't really have anything against paper bags. It's just that they rip pretty easily. And I'm not a big fan of my lunch falling out. I pretty much had a heavy lunch. I had like Gatorade and like a heavy sandwich. I think it was like ham and some other stuff. But I had a pretty big lunch that day, and paper bags aren't the sturdiest thing. So that's how we packed our lunch. And then after that, our teacher pretty much gave like a little talking to us about what we're gonna do when we get there, how we're gonna do things. Pretty much the basic explanatory of what you do when you're on a field trip. And we were going to Roller Kingdom, so the day was looking pretty good. So, we had that in store for us. And I got to sit with my friend Chase, my best friend Chase, actually. And my friend Alec, my best friend Alec. I have two best friends in that grade. And it was a pretty good day. The bus ride was like 30 minutes long. And the monitor in this story time that I'm going to be telling you guys about, the one that got super mad at everybody, actually wasn't on the bus ride to Roller Kingdom. It was a bunch of chaperones. And one of the chaperones actually got darted in the head with some applesauce. Kind of crazy right there. They actually got that darted in the head with some applesauce. Kind of sucks. And yeah, she started crying. Kind of felt bad for her. But kids, they don't really care. I don't really care. Not about her, but I care to a certain degree. But I was kind of acting out with the rest of them too. So I don't really have an excuse right here. But that voice crack. But we got there, and it was a pretty good day. And I convinced Chase to wear rollerblades after a while because he was running roller skates and he kept falling. And he got his grip eventually. He got his balance, and yeah, he got he just got his balance. And he got pretty good at it. And then eventually we got tired, and then one of our good friends, not my best friend, one of his best friends I think, came up and was like, hey, you guys want something to drink? And I was like, sure. And he was like, sure. And he said, alright, what you guys want? And I said, orange Fanta, my bad. That's what he said. He said he wanted Sprite. I wanted orange Fanta, he wanted Sprite. So he got us for it, and to repay him, I gave him 25 cents. You guys may be thinking, Max, why'd you give him 25 cents? He bought you guys 2 drinks. Come on, you can give him a little more. But the 25 cents actually came in clutch because he won a giant arcade, which he got a lot of tickets from, and offered to get me something again, but I gladly refused this time. I didn't want to, get anything else from him. He already got me something. And yeah, that's how that went. I didn't ask for anything else from him, and the day was coming to an end. We had a fun time there. Those rollerblades were really tight. I'm just letting you guys know that. Those rollerblades were really tight. I think they were strap-ons with clips. And one of the guys actually offered to fix it, and he made it 10 times more tighter. And I hurt a lot, a lot. But the day was getting to an end, and the buses eventually started coming to the school. And me and Chase were leaving, and most of the kids that were there got home on the Wayland bus. And it was a pretty good solid day until the buses came. After the buses came, this is when things started to take a turn for the worse. So we're there, and we're just waiting for the bus. It took them a good 30 minutes just to get the buses there. Most of the kids are leaving with their parents because most of the kids live in Wayland. And then right at the end, I think let me see. Right at the end, all 5 buses came because one of the buses was late, and that bus would later become our bus because one of the buses was jam-packed. So they were like, okay, just put the Boston kids on there. And one of the after-school teachers was just, one of the bus monitors was checking to make sure everybody was there. I was there, Chase was there, we were all good and tucked away. And Chase was making a whole joke of it because the lady that was doing it had like these eyes that were so blue. He was just calling them the ocean, like, and stuff. Kind of weird. Like, no romantic stuff though. But he was just kind of weird. It was just kind of weird. And he was kind of roasting her, and it was pretty funny. And then we got on the bus, and things started getting trashed from there. We went to Happy Hollow School, and I forgot my jackets, and oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I missed out on the class photo too. I missed out on the class photo. It kind of sucks, but I forgot that we were doing a class photo. But anyways, I lost my jacket at Happy Hollow. I was kind of scared that my mom was gonna hit me or something like that, but that's not what happened. And you know, I forgot my jacket, and then one of the girls so kindly was like able to give it to me the next day. God bless her heart. She really helped me out. I thought I was really about to die when I got home the next day because I hadn't told my mom. I just told her that it was somewhere in my backpack, but when I looked in my backpack, it wasn't there. So she gave it to me the next day, and I put it on, and I showed my mom I had it in my backpack all the time. When that was just an honest lie. That was just an honest lie. And the day starts getting crazier from there because after that, I mean, not after that. After she gave, no. Sorry, guys. This is getting confusing now. This is when things start to get a little bit confusing. So, like, we were going. It was like the day before, where the story takes place. Like the day she gave me my coat was like the day after. It was pretty confusing, but I mean, just stick with me. So we had to go and get the middle schoolers and the high schoolers, but we got the middle schoolers first, and the middle schoolers were just pretty trash. Like they don't care about human life at all. And I think they had beef with the high schoolers because they were getting pretty mad at the high schoolers. The high schoolers were getting pretty mad with them high schoolers fighting high schoolers, middle schoolers fighting middle schoolers. And it was just crazy. And they were really pushing the bus monitor's limits. Like, she was literally losing it. She was having enough with these kids. And eventually, she got so mad to the point where she yelled super loud. And this is when things started getting crazy. She started stomping. Everybody shut it up. Everybody shut it up. Yeah, shut it up. Like, that's a word. Just go with it. And the rest of the bus ride was pretty much awkward from then on. I went home, told my mom, and my mom was like, well, you guys put a lot of weight on her. And I'm not gonna lie, that is true. And that's how basically the rest of my night went. If you guys like the story time, please share and like the video. And I will have usually a good comment in my description. Peace out for now.